Om Namo Arihantanam. Om Parshvanathaya Namaha. The Jain Cultural Center of Antwerp VZW and the Jain community welcomes you. We are in the land whose glittering shine of diamonds is spread all over the world. A land of the great Nobel laureate Auguste Bernard, who brought pride to this country in 1909. A land of the world-renowned monarch, King Albert I, often called as the defender of rights, and in the land where the statue of Mahatma Gandhi, a messenger of non-violence, is installed in Parc Marie-José of Brussels. A land of people who drew their strength from their saviour in the Antwerp's Cathedral of Our Lady, which is one of the first Gothic masterpieces in Europe. Friends, the Jain Temple and Meditation Centre, also called Upashray of Antwerp, is now one more important monument added to this beautiful city as a return gift to the country, which has given all the love and respect to the Jain community in Belgium. This monument of peace is the result of marvelous craftsmanship, meticulous architecture, symbolizing the message of world peace and non-violence to all. Its construction started in 1996 and it has been one of its kind. We proudly say that this is the biggest Jain temple out of India, taking utmost care of ecology and environment. An interesting point which tourists will appreciate. We are in Wilrick, where in the Faculty of Comparative Study of Religions, all world religions are taught, including the study of Jainism. Friends, we all have a place of worship. Yes, for the Jains, this is the place of worship. But if we study the Jain scriptures, we shall realize that it is more than a religion, or it may be called a way of life. It is a religion with utmost respect not only to human beings but to all that is vital, which includes all the living beings and even air, water, earth and plants. A religion where a drop of water is more precious than heaps of gems. A religion where walking on grass is compared to walking on the belly of a pregnant woman. We Jains have a meager population of just less than 10 million. But this is one of the most ancient religions. The Jains follow the teachings of 24 Tirthankars who have shown the way to salvation from the cycle of births and deaths by releasing oneself from the karmic bondage. Jainism believes strictly in you reap what you sow. Based on one's karmic deeds, a soul transmigrates in the form of various living beings with pleasures and pains. The ultimate aim is to stop this miserable cycle of births and deaths and attain a state of infinite bliss. This temple is dedicated to Tirthankar Lord Parshvanath, the most worshipped Tirthankar, the destroyer of calamities and miseries, and the bestower of peace and prosperity.
Hare
Friends, we Jains dedicate this monument to you, and we are sure that it will be remembered for centuries in the history of the diamond trade of Belgium. India is the country where the first diamond was discovered in 800 BC, and it dominated in the diamond supplies all over the world till the 18th century. But later, the main source of diamonds was found in South Africa, and hence the diamond Jain traders migrated to that land. And comparing the nature of the business today, the Government of India refers Antwerp of Belgium and Surat of India as twin cities. History speaks that wherever this community has migrated, they have preserved their culture of non-violence and harmoniously embedded themselves in the country they reside in. Most importantly, one will not find in history a single religious conversion by this community. Like Northern Ireland's Peace Bell and Belgium's Sri Chinmay Peace Tree, there are monuments of peace, murals and museums, arts and pillars, busts and statues in each and every part of the world. There are churches and mosques, temples and synagogues, and yet today, when the world is facing the onslaught of terrorism, not only on human life but on the whole ecology and environment, the philosophy of non-violence of Lord Mahavir to respect human life and nature is much relevant and most required. Friends, faith is beyond logic. Each one of us has faith, a faith in the Savior, a faith in God, a faith in one who is supreme. For Jains, this is the place of our faith. It is not only a beautiful marble monument, but also a sacred place where our faith is being installed. With the divine blessings of the Reverend Jain saints, Acharya Shri Subodh Sagar Suri Ji, Acharya Shri Manohar Kirti Sagar Suri Ji, Acharya Shri Uday Kirti Sagar Suri Ji, and Shri Narendra Hiralal, the ceremony of instilling life in the idol, popularly known as Anjan Shalaka, and Pran Pratishtha was performed in Vijapur in Gujarat on the 31st of January 2007, strictly as per Jain tradition. This divine idol was brought to Belgium on the 25th of August 2008 through a chartered flight. And was received by the Antwerp community with immense joy and pleasure. Its procession was an historic event of Antwerp. It is this divine force to which we exchange our vibrations and communicate with them not for material gains, world powers or sensual pleasures, but for compassion in action, purity in thought for self-realization, and for offering a helping hand to others. What adds more to this unique complex is the Jain Upashray, a place for meditation, a place to practice self-realization, and a place for inner purification. Like any other religion, the Jains also have various sects and subsects, but this temple is for all. This is the place where both Murti Pujak and Sthanak Vasi sects have set an unique example of unity in diversity, where they both celebrate the Paryushan festival on common days. Friends, it is very interesting to note that the Jain community wanted to build the largest temple outside India. They had various offers from the world over, but we are fortunate that the Jains selected this great city not only because of the affluent Jains of the diamond industry residing here, but also because we have a government and a province which is most supportive. Each and every official here has considered this place as one which adds to values and the culture of green and peace of this country. Wow! This is the famous painting Pythagoras Advocating the Vegetarianism by Peter Paul Rubens, a great Flemish painter whose museum exists here, a museum for which every painter of the world has a hunger to see. This famous picture is not only grand in its painting, but is equally great for the message it sends, that the ancient civilization of Europe was vegetarian.